That's the Niagara Falls Natural History Museum. That's where we're going today. This stone building at the side here was originally built to house the council chambers of the former town of Stamford. It was built in 1874. The township was amalgamated into the city of Niagara Falls in 1963, and council chambers and other departments moved out of that building. And the building was handed over to the Lundy's Lane Historical Museum in 1970. But I imagine they've got some interesting artefacts in there, and we are going to go and check it out.
Travel with LisaMH, pack my bags, come explore with me. From historic halls to quiet streets, every place has stories to me. Cemeteries, landmarks, memories, old stone paths and mysteries. I follow, wonder wherever I am. Curiosity is my compass.
The front of this amazing building. I mean, they've got the add-on there. 2012, I think that was added on, but there you go. Let's go inside. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, it's staying open by itself. Looks like it.
They're pretty fancy. They have this beautiful ribbon on them, and they have a button. They're fastened with buttons on the front, and they have a fastener on the back too that you can cinch together. Seems like he was a pretty fit guy. He's pretty thin.
Those in the 1800s?
Yeah, 1860s. So he was born in 1840. Do we have his death date here? We should. If not there, then we do in his death notice. 1887. So this is, you often see these in like movies, that if somebody gets a black edged piece of mail, they're devastated, and it's because that was the death notice. These are remnants of his cable that he used. So it wasn't so much a rope. You always picture a rope, but often it was a metal cable. And this is what happens when you try to cut a piece of it for a museum. What else do we have? We have Nick Walenda's practice shoes that he donated. So if you're ever curious about what types of shoes they use, they're very flexible, and because he really likes to feel the rope under his feet. He went over Niagara Falls and he was actually successful. And then, a little bit about Daredevil museums that existed in that.
Still have relatives here. And,
Yeah, that was really big in the family to carry on the family legacy.
Yeah.
Because the redhead, he was like the head of the family, and he did so much. The last sort of like legitimate performance involving Niagara Falls. Yeah.
Never say never.
Yeah. I think people actually there was ice climbing. I think there was a couple that did that on the. I think it was on the U.S. side. Yeah.
Is there videos of that?
Oh, it was just like
Yeah. Never did. Because he was like.
This is amazing behind the scenes tour. All the artifacts that are not out in the museum are stored down here. Wow. So much down here. Niagara history. Wow. Wow.
Yeah. It's actually really neat. That's one of the things that was
Yes, yeah, some of them. There's, yeah.
What's the story on that?
We don't know. What was the latest on it? But it's thought that it came from somewhere more northern because of the material that it's made from. It's more common in the north than here. So somebody donated, or it could have been purchased because it was when I started, and that was part of it. And they tended to purchase a bunch of pieces to make a display on whatever. And so and they didn't document at the time where it came from. Yeah, so we asked the community when they
Real birds.
So they just say it's been well loved because we patched up so much. It might have been taxidermied by the Barnett family.
I didn't realize at the time whose it was. And then later on I found out that's who's that, you know, that's who that
You
was.
were in the presence of somebody.
It's pretty important.
Yeah, really important in the history of the whole world.
Yeah.
I just remember like a cow with a leg blown out its back or something. I
Yeah.
just remember being told.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like we looked
That's awesome though, eh?
Yeah. Not very comfortable.
but yeah,
Definitely some cool stuff in this museum. There's loads of stuff in boxes, things like that can't be sort of pulled out because they're kept in very stringent conditions. So it's air conditioned down here. There's fans, you know, because metal or wood needs to be stored differently, so it has to account for all that. Things that are sensitive to light can't be out. So there is 35,000 artifacts down here. And only about 300 that are out in the museum upstairs. Amazing. Wow. I mean, I don't know where all this has come from, obviously, because it's not on display and explained. But absolutely awesome. Pictures. There's another bike there. Look. Wow. City Hall sign behind there. Chippewa. This is real history, folks. Real history.
shadow figure that would. Well, if there ever was somebody who was hanging around, right? He did that job for 40 years, and it would probably be.
An elevator in the Niagara Falls Museum that they ride, and I said yes, and she goes, oh, that's what Eric's talking about. Wait for you to come back.
Fire department doors. Police station used to be in here. They've still got one of the old police station doors or jail doors. Really interesting, guys, really interesting.